Well, the Department of Homeland Security is on the verge of a shutdown after lawmakers failed to agree to reforms around the president's mass deportation program. Ryan Nobles tells us as the Trump administration announced plans to draw back its ICE surge in Minnesota.
In Minnesota this morning, a massive shift in immigration enforcement in the wake of the deaths of American citizens Renee Good and Alex Preddy at the hands of immigration officers.
A significant drawdown has already been underway this week and will continue to the next week.
The shift comes as lawmakers in Washington have left town without a plan to fund the sprawling Department of Homeland Security long term. Democrats demanding reforms to the administration's mass deportation program first. Does it in any way open the door then to you voting for maybe a short-term extension on the DHS bill now that they're at least showing some sense of changing their tactics when it comes to ICE?
I'm glad that there's negotiations going on, but at this point for me, this idea that we're going to continue to fund them at this level after what they've done to my state, that's not in the cards for me.
The Democrats' decision to block funding will impact departments like FEMA, the Coast Guard, and TSA. But it won't affect ICE, which has more than $75 billion to spend after the Republicans passed their so-called One Big Beautiful Bill last summer. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem warning the shutdown could impact services.
I think it's the wrong message to send to the world at this point in time.
Democrats want to force all ICE agents to wear body cams and no longer wear masks, as well as judicial warrants prior to ICE arrests and a uniform code of conduct for ICE operations. Republicans are willing to deal.
I just plead with my Democrat colleagues. I mean, whatever your issues are with Border Patrol and immigration, et cetera, don't shut down FEMA, TSA, the Coast Guard.
But with Congress scheduled to be on recess next week, the DHS shutdown could last a week or more, with President Trump insisting he will not give in on several of the Democrats' demands.
They have some things that are really very hard to approve.